Hi everyone, how are you lot doing? I had a fantastic day. I went out. I actually went out, me and my father, only to Asda. I didn't want to push myself too much, because walking that far, it's not really far from me. It's like a 45, 50 minute walk. Well, around about half an hour in, my back started twinging. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to push it. I had to take a few rest stops, as you do. As you do at 38 years old. Yeah, like an old man. Leanne's getting crazier, but I can't figure out why she's acting extra nutty. Maybe it's to get in a character, because I think she's trying to reapply for Pip, even though she's been told she's not allowed. Like she wasn't just kicked off benefits. She was told she can't claim. But mind, I suppose you can't permanently ban someone from claiming. But they should. Or they should make it extra harder. No, but mind, they can't they? Cause Evil Queen, she's been banned permanently from ever claiming. When she committed, when she got she committed £25,000 in benefit fraud, and she's never allowed to claim again. So I don't know. I don't know if she's had it's going to be harder for her to claim, or whether she's been banned from claiming. Because Evil Queen, yeah, it was 25 grand, but her, Leanne, it was a lot more. Because she used to brag all the time how she says she's a millionaire and that, when she's not. But people have worked out how much she's had off the leaderboard, and it is quite a substantial amount while she was claiming. And she got extra money when she got locked up in a mental hospital. When she got out, it was one of her friends, who she doesn't speak to enough, Natalie. That Natalie person she keeps talking about, that did it for her. Filled in the forms and that. But then obviously when they found out she was making money off TikTok, a lot, I don't know. Because you'll never get the truth out of her. But mind, why else would she be acting extra nutty unless somebody's told her that? If she acts like she needs it, maybe they'll give her it back. But that's not always the case. But anyway, this one, she claims she's got MI5 to track down people that are trolling her. MI5 hasn't got a better job to do. Apparently she spoke to the director, the person in charge of MI5, and apparently he's a big fan. Even though government officials aren't allowed TikTok installed on their devices. I don't even think they're allowed TikTok on their own personal devices. But mind, that always can't be, because I've seen people, police officers on TikTok, but mind, that'll be controlled, won't it? Yeah, that'll be controlled. It's to stop the Chinese government from stealing their information. But anyway, there is another video after this, so I just stitched them together.
I just find it absolutely disgusting, darling.
What?
And, whoever is you dusty, absolute dusty dishcloths
Really?
up north that are calling out police because...
Right, so it's us up north that are getting the blame. Leanne, we all know you and your friend was the one that was constantly phoning paramedics and the police and fire brigade to your door. Because what she did was, her and a friend set it up to constantly phone emergency services to her door, so the council would move her. In an emergency move. I've seen it happen with multiple people. It's like that Geordie princess, that Julie, it happens to her. Like, she'll give out her address, then that person will leak it. She'll get loads of trolling and hate sent to her address, and the council will have to move her. I think she's been moved again. But I think she's been told this is the last time because they'll only do it so many times. They won't keep moving you for your own mistakes. But that's what she wants, Leanne. She wants the council to do an emergency move to Cornwall for some reason, because apparently down there it's better living. But she'll do the same thing again. She'll give out her address to someone she thinks she can trust, or someone pretending to be someone she can trust, and they'll leak the address. Or she'll keep doing it to herself. And I'm just hoping the council just won't keep moving her. Because the taxpayers have to fit the bill. Like, all that crap, especially all them paid-ins that should be taken with her, it's the taxpayers that fit that bill.
You're the biggest scumbags going down.
Really, we are.
Phoning at police. No, it's the people up north that's been doing it to me.
No, it's not.
Watch. I've already got MI5 onto you now.
Really?
Absolutely, darling. We'll have all the MI5. I told you I went to the building, man. I was
Did you?
Roots.
So you went up to the building, spoke to someone, and went, Roots. And they knew what you meant. Okay.
But you called the head of the department, darling.
It was the head of the department. You walked up to him and just went, Roots. And what? He turned around to you and went, yeah, no problem. I'll help you. I'll fix it for you. Call me Jim, because Jim will fix it.
I go, absolutely, darling. He goes, I'm a big fan.
Really? Did he?
I was like, really? I goes, do you know what I mean?
She's just made that story up in her head, and she believes it. That's how bonkers these live streamers are.
Absolutely, darling. MI5, darling.
Really?
Don't mess. Crime Squad crew coming right true.
What an absolute plonker. And you know another thing as well that they're clamping down on. Weed being sent through the Royal Mail. That's how she gets her weed. She gets it delivered through the Royal Mail. Excuse me. So I think that'll be stopped. Is she drunk again? Does that coffee taste like tea, Leanne? Because it's in a big cup.
As of there, I'll crack the criminals for you, because you lot are useless, darling.
So are you.
Well, I have. I told Matt John soft, darling, but
Oh, right, so this is the other one. You're going to crack the criminals yourself because they're useless. Yet, you're wanting them to help you. She doesn't make any sense, does she? But this one, remember that bloke that was Leanne's top gifter? What was his name? John. Well, apparently he wants 30k back, all of the money back. And it's like people in the comment section kept telling her he will be able to claim some of that back. Because all you need to do is go to your bank. I've done it once before. I sent a gift to someone feeling sorry for them, and it turned out it was a scam. So all I did was just contact my bank. I says it was accidental. I didn't know what I was doing, and I accidentally sent a gift. I don't know what happens on their end, but I got it back from the bank. So I don't know if they get to keep it or what, but they'll get some of it back.
he went over to the other side and said that he wants his 30k back. TikTok takes 70% of my money, sweetheart.
Since when did TikTok take 70%? I've never ever heard of TikTok taking that much. Because what would be the point? What would be the point in putting all that effort into making videos or going live for them to take 70% off you? Or has it always been? You see, it's everyone sees differently. It's like one person will say 30 or 35. Another person will say 40 or 50 or 60, you know? When you go online, Google says 50%. But I've never heard it being said 70%. And isn't that the bloke that she's going on about? Didn't he lend her money? Didn't she was going to ask him for 10 grand or something? So she could pay the tax man. I'm sure it's the same person. But he's lent her money, good luck collecting it. 'Cause she's skint. She lives like a millionaire, like she's admitted. Even though she hasn't got the money for it, she still finds a way to live like one, even though she's not one.
So how much have I had?
You've had a lot. Even if they did take 70.
Piss off, darling. I'll just send him my painting and go sell it, darling, and get your cash back, darling. But just give me just give it a few years, darling, or maybe a year. That'll probably come in handy for it.
No, I guarantee it, Leanne. You'll never, ever, ever, ever get that much for one of your paintings. Ever. You'd be lucky if you could get a five. You couldn't even give one away for free. She gave one to this, I wouldn't say famous, but he's well-known shopkeeper. He's been on TV. I forgot his name. I think he runs like an antique shop or something. She gave him one, and he couldn't shift it. Like, seriously, you can't even give them away. But even if TikTok did take 70% off you, you've still made quite a bit. She's still made quite a bit of money. She's done the leaderboard 3 times. She's won it 3 times, as she said. I mean, it's not other people's fault. Like, you are absolutely terrible when it comes to money. Living like a millionaire even though you're not one. Or you can't afford to be one. Like, seriously, if I had that amount of money, I'd be careful with it, mate. I'd have the money, but I'd be living like a poor man. That's what I'd be doing. Like, money doesn't change me. If I've got it, I've got it. If I don't, I don't. Something I've never ever cared about is money.
So he doesn't think of it logically like that.
Logically?
I think about real things and this and that because, you know... And he knows, but he left, so I have to make him suffer for a bit. And he's not... I might unblock him so he can try and send a lion or something just to...
That's a lot of information to unpack in just like 10 seconds. Can you please tell me, Leanne, what sentence has ever come out of your mouth that's logic? So he wants his 30 grand back. You've blocked him because he gifted the other side and sees he wanted his 30 grand back. Right, okay. But your logic is to make him suffer a bit and then unblock him to see if he's going to send you a lion. Which is like between £250, £300 gift. Can you tell me what's logic in that sentence? Or in that plan? Why would anyone give you a substantial amount of money that's wanting a heck of a lot more substantial amount of money back from you? Just doesn't make sense. Telling you, she's living with her head in the clouds. Where it's all rainbows and unicorns and puppies.
Yeah, then I'll... But, you know, it's a shame we've got no pearls. You know.
Why is she talking about pearls?
Matt John was muffin. He sent whole ocean, like, you know, Cornwall, the whole ocean. And then he commented on something going, oh, I'm not welcome in Cornwall. Absolutely, darling.
Well, you're not.
All the community love me, darling.
No, they don't.
But we don't know about you, Matt John.
All the communities love you. How? You've peed off the LGBTQ and trans community. You've peed off the Muslim community. You've peed off the rest of the religions communities. That time where the Christian community doesn't like her for when her and Modine went in and started praying loudly when there was a wedding on. So what communities love you? And I guarantee it, Leanne, you are not welcome in Cornwall. You were chased out of Cornwall. She was literally run out. She was on the front page of a paper. The worst tourist in Cornwall. How can you think that they love you down there? Like I've said, she's living with her head in the clouds. Head in the clouds. Absolute and utter banana. Social media is not for you, Leanne. 100% is it not. I think it's time you retired. That's what you need to do. Retire from social media. Anyway, hope you're all having a fabulous day, morning. I'll catch you in the next one.